Let's take a look at how to use leading coefficient test to tell us more about the graph on a TI-82 calculator. Let's look at this problem here. We got f of x is equal to x to the third plus 18x squared plus 56x minus 192. Well, let's graph this first. So we'll start out with that. Okay, so I'll press my y equals. If you have anything on y1, press clear. We got x to the third, so we'll do x caret 3 plus 18 x key and then x squared plus 56x minus 192. And then we'll press graph. Okay, so let me sketch that. Appears this graph's going up like this, and then the graph's going like this, and then it must go down here and look something like this. So that'd be your answer, right? Well, let's take a look at the leading coefficient test. Eventually I'm going to have to buy a new tablet. I got so many little places in it where my pen gets hung up. Leading coefficient test. Now what leading coefficient test says is you only look at your first term when it's in standard form. So the only one we're looking at is the x to the third. Now it has a coefficient, a number in front of it. In this case it'd be the invisible 1. It also has a power, and that's referred to as your degree, your largest power of x. Okay, well, we have two choices for degree. Our first choice is the degree is even. And our second choice is that the degree is odd. Now for the coefficient, we look at the sign of it, and we have two choices there. We have where it's a positive coefficient, and we have where it's a negative coefficient. And we'll build a table. Okay, when you have a even degree in positive coefficient, that says it's up to the left, up to the right. Now if your degree is even and you got a negative coefficient, it's down to the left and it's down to the right. Now this is what it's doing clear to the left and clear to the right. It doesn't tell us anything about what's happening in the middle. Over here you got degree is odd and a positive coefficient. This is, let me think, down to the left. I know you can't hardly read my writing, but bear with me. And up to the right. And down here we got degree is odd and negative coefficient. This is flipped. That's down to the left, so this will be up to the left. This one's up to the right, so this will be down to the right. Okay, for this particular problem here, we have a positive coefficient because it's a positive invisible 1 there. And our degree is odd. Okay. Positive coefficient is this row, and odd degree would be this right here. This says down to the left, up to the right. That doesn't look like what I thought it should look like. That tells me that there's more to my graph that I'm not seeing. If I go and look at my graph again, even though I thought I had the graph, now if I do a zoom, and I want you to zoom out, so I press the 3 that's in front of the zoom out. My cursor's sitting exactly in the middle, and that's as good a place as any to zoom out. So I press enter one time. Ah, that does look better. Now I get a little bit better picture of what the graph's doing. Again, your leading coefficient test will help point out if you're not understanding what the picture really looks like. It'll tell you if there's more and whether you need to zoom or not. Excuse me. And then I'll just sketch this down, and that'd be my answer. I could play with zooming a little bit more to try to find different pieces of it. But again, very nice tool to help you figure out what's going on. Now set your zoom back. You do zoom and you choose 6 for Z standard. And that's how you can use the leading coefficient test to understand the graph better on your TI-82 calculator.